We're just sitting out here in the wind. I'm going to smoke a cigarette and then I'll be in the car. Fuck. Hi, Wes. I'm sorry it's loud here. I'm sitting somewhere. I don't want to say, but it's kind of by a highway and it's very loud and it's windy. And I'm going to smoke a cigarette and then be back in my car and we're going to be on our merry way. But I came live because I wanted to tell everybody to go look at my Christmas cactus. I put it on my community page. It's so pretty. I can hear a rooster in the distance. You gotta love it. But yeah, I'm sorry for the wind. It wasn't windy earlier, but now it's kind of doing that. And my mom was telling me that tomorrow it's supposed to be windy. Not windy, cold. So, like, it warmed up to, I'd have bet upper 60s here. And then tomorrow's going to be cold for like a day. And then it's supposed to start warming up until, all week is going to warm up. So I think that's why it's windy and a little bit chilly now, is that cold stuff is coming. There's a lot of chicken activity in the distance. I can hear it. They're riled up. It mostly blows. It's a very windy place sometimes. If you really want to experience the Texas wind, go out to Lubbock. That is the flattest earth you will ever see. It's kind of crazy how one state has so many different landscapes. It's a big motherfucker, but one part of Texas that I've not really ever been to is, let me see, southeastern. Haven't been to southeastern Texas a lot. Oh yeah, Kansas. Yeah, that's true. Kansas probably has us beat. If you like country, old country and western, old, how am I trying to say this? Old country western movies. You should go to Dodge City, Kansas once in your life. If you like old western, old west history and all that, it's a fun place. That's like the one thing in Kansas that I can think of worth visiting. I'm sure there's other stuff, but I've mostly only ever driven through Kansas, never really saw anything. Pretty sure there's a Dorothy museum there. If you're a big Wizard of Oz fan. I'm almost done with this. I've never tried it. Never tried it. I just remember one time we were coming back from North Dakota, and Kansas was always the halfway point where we would stay the night. Hey, Napdos, Merry Christmas! And we stayed in Topeka, which is kind of trash. I'm pretty sure, but they were one of the last few places that had motels that you could smoke in. You could get smoking rooms. I mean, we never did because I don't smoke inside with my kids. I'm not trash like that. I'm only half trash, not all the way trash. And anyway, I just thought that was funny. It's like, what's the deal with Topeka? They really ain't trying to give up the smoking rooms. Hey, Kevin. Best part of Kansas is when it's in the rearview mirror. Uh, and it gets pretty fucking cold there in the winter. That's where the northern air starts. Speaking of northern air, it's windy as fuck. I'm hitting the road, Jack. Let's take a drive. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. I hope Santa brings me a new phone. Actually, my phone is hanging on for dear life, but guess who's getting a new phone for Christmas? You guessed it. Old baby bells. That's the guaranteed win for him, is getting a new phone. So he doesn't. There's not really any new. Well, his brother already bought something for his PS5. He's just getting to that age where it's kind of like kind of hard to shop for now. He doesn't tell me. Oh, I don't really. I don't know. What do you think? One of my sons, he still gives me like a list. He's like, I need this, this, and this. And I appreciate that because I want to buy more than two presents. And then my oldest son is like, oh, just give me a gift card. Yeah, okay. I want you to be able to open an actual thing, actual present. Shit. Did you live in Kansas? You must have lived there at some time. You got a strong opinion of it. I think that's for me, Kevin, just because I'm in the midst of spending a lot of money for Christmas. I could not justify buying myself a phone right now. And there'll probably be some deals after Christmas. So I was tempted to just go see how much it would be to fix this phone just because I hate changing phones. I hate changing phones. And I like this phone. It's just, it's getting too old and worn out, you know. It's got things going wrong with it. And it seems like a lot of times when people get a new phone, there's always something fucked up about it. They're not happy, so I don't know if it'd be worth trying to get it fixed. I don't know. Merry Christmas to you, LRG. Hope you have a great one. I'm more looking forward to New Year's. Celebrate a new year. Oh, you were assigned there, but you were deployed. Well, yeah. It's kind of like for people that are in the Air Force, they get stationed in Minot, North Dakota. I think it's just Air Force there. But anyways, that's like, ugh. You know, out of all the places, you got to end up in the tundra. Or like getting stationed in Alaska, which some people probably like that. I don't know. My dad was stationed in Germany. For a while. I've got some mementos from his time there. It was before I was born, so I never lived anywhere. Which I'm kind of glad he did all his army stuff before I came along. They only say that because they know it gets you going. I wish this wind would chill the fuck out, though. It's still 64 degrees here, though, y'all. Hell yeah. If it wasn't, that wind would be making it very unpleasant right now. Oh, people are out golfing. Which seems kind of crazy that they'd be golfing out in this wind. I don't know. Kind of like throws your game off, I would think. Kevin. Well, the thing is people can say whatever they want. You know what you are, what you've done. That's all that matters. You don't owe anybody anything. Does Lexi live in Kansas? I didn't know that. That's cool. Seems like a lot of Midwest girls in that group. In the group of girls we know. I think that's Midwest. Amen. Church. I love church service. I could blast some Christian music. Amen. Feels like I'm in Kansas right now. This fucking wind. Oh my gosh. I was I've been helping my mom do a bunch of stuff the past few weeks. One of which is going and paying her bills for her. And the township is so small, like they still have a local telephone company where, like, if certain parts of town, if you want internet, you have to go through the little telephone company there, and it's just... Anyway, I went in there to pay the phone bill, and the woman, she sounded like Queenie. She had her accent, man, and I finally said, I'm sorry, but where are you from? I know you probably get this all the time. She said she was from northern Canada. I said, wow. I said, I'm sure you probably get this all the time where people ask you because, you know, your accent. She said, no, they don't. They really... I was like, what? There's no way people can't notice that. But it was just so funny. This person from northern Canada lives in this little teeny tiny town in Texas. Like, how did you end up here? But we talked for a long time, and she told me that she had met a guy who was from here. Sorry. I'm back. I'm on a road that's really... I take this road all the time now because I'm back and forth to mom, and the internet's sketchy. So if it acts up, I will be right back. It doesn't take long for it to fix itself. Hopefully you can hear me now. I'm out in the country, y'all. Oh my God, this road is like, it's a 60-mile-per-hour zone, and you never see cops out here. You never see troopers. And then the other day I was coming up, I was going like 65. I wasn't going too fast, but I came up behind, it was a state trooper out here in the middle of nowhere. Like, why here? He gets over, and what the fuck is he about to pull me over? Of course, I slowed down as I was passing him. He stayed behind me, but he never pulled me over. But I was nervous as fuck. There's no worse feeling than having a state trooper behind you, because they don't play. I thought, he's gonna get me for going 65 on this 60-mile-an-hour road for sure. One of these days, my luck is gonna run out with these popos, though. One of these days. Merry Christmas, Chief. It's good to see you. If my internet goes out, I'll be right back. I'm on a very suspect road out here. 8 over. I feel like 5 over should be fine. But when I got to my mom's, I was like all shook up. I said, Mom, I don't know what he was doing. I don't like having a cop follow me for that long, but I cannot believe he didn't stop me. I thought he wanted to. The way he got over on his shoulder, I mean, he was not going that slow, and he was driving on the grass, which to me is so fucking dangerous. Like, if he saw me do that, he'd for sure pull me over. And it was just weird. It made me uncomfy. You know, when you're out in the middle of nowhere, I don't know. It's one of those roads that, like, will always speed because you don't ever see a policeman out here. I will never speed again. You're not going to get me caught up out here in the middle of nowhere. Just pull a GG out. I do think they get them out. They've gotten me out of things before. I'm not going to lie. In my younger days, you know, they were up there where they're supposed to be. I do think, you know, being a girl has helped me on more than one occasion. One time, I legitimately had a family member, though, in the hospital. It was a really bad situation, and I was crying in the car, freaking out. And I was on the phone with somebody in my family about this situation, and I drove through a school zone on my cell phone. I wasn't speeding, but, you know, you can't use cell phones in school zone. And this cop pulled me over, and he saw me. I was bawling my eyes out. He's like, I think it made him scared. He's like, you know, just don't ever be on your phone again. And he let me go. I'm like, thank you. I'm a mess. And also, to be fair, that was not long after they started the law about not being on your cell phones. It was back, you know, they just started regulating the cell phone use in vehicles. I think that may be the only time I've ever been pulled over for a cell phone reason. It is scary. I know it scared that poor man. I know it scared him. He was like, Have a nice day. Like, I ain't touching this one with a 10-foot pole. Nope. Works every time, boys. Works every time. Ooh, one time I got pulled over. And I knew the cop. I knew him. We had been best friends with my mother-in-law. And they had named their daughter after her. I mean, that's how close they were. And I even kept their baby for them a few times. It's when my oldest was little. And I come speeding through town because that's what I used to do a lot. I don't really. I've learned my lesson about speeding. It doesn't pay. It doesn't pay at all. And anyway, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Like, still ridiculous. On his name tag, it's kind of an unusual name. I was like, Carl? City, and he worked. That's where we all lived at the time when we were around each other back in the day. I was just talking and didn't even notice my internet had completely given out. So I'm not sure where I was at in my story. So, oh fucking well. Is that is that the fake I actually do know a person. Well, I don't know him, but there was a guy that used to do videos and stuff, named Pennywise on here. Next segment. We're over the police talk. One thing I was going to say, though, is that the cop that I knew, that I ended up knowing, that pulled me over, he was one of those Captain America types. You know, he had the whole, like, the fireman mustache. You know what I'm talking about. And that was a thing. He used to be like a firefighter and worked his way up through that. And then he became a cop. I guess he got bored with being a firefighter. You don't meet a lot of people that are both a firefighter and a policeman. And his wife, the one who was friends with my mother-in-law, was a paramedic, and she worked on like the helicopters. You know, she was I don't know what they call them. But whenever you have to get picked up by a helicopter because you're fucked up so bad, that's she was a paramedic that would take care of you. These people are something else. Captain America's. Such nice people. Obviously, I mean, he was just kind of like, well, you can go on home. Just stop speeding. Like, okay. Thanks, Carl. By the way, I like the name Carl. Yeah, adrenaline junkies. Shit. They did also ride Harleys. They were big into motorcycles. But they were such good people. Glad to have known them. I wouldn't say I'm an adrenaline junkie. No. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. Thank you very much. You know what's so funny? My little town, I just got back into town. And so many people here have these little, you can't really call them golf carts because they look more like, ATV type vehicles. But anyway, they ride them around all over town. I'm like, is this what we do now? Is that legal? They don't look like they should be legal on the road with a regular size vehicle. Or maybe they're just not getting caught. My son, when he was still in high school, he got stopped by the police for riding a damn go-kart in town that I didn't know he was doing, by the way. I'd already told him because he had done it before. I was like, you can't do that. It's not legal. The cops can pull you over and they give you a ticket. And who's going to pay it? You ain't got a job. You ain't got no money. And that's what happened. See, that's why you should always listen to your mother, because they're not stupid, no matter how much you think they are. He didn't get a ticket, but he did get pulled over, and it scared him, which is good enough. Riding a damn go-kart. I think he was driving to the Sonic, like it was something dumb. When we literally lived just blocks away, he could have freaking walked to the Sonic. He didn't have to do all that. Teenagers are funny. Hey, Daniel Barry. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. Tomorrow is Baby Belle's day. And I imagine here through most of Christmas, it's going to be that, because he's out of school and we're going to be doing some stuff. We are going to be doing some stuffs. I know he's 17, but, he's still a kid. And I love that he still feels a kid enough to be excited for Christmas. He was messaging me this morning about going to grandma, because he always goes to grandma's every year and helps her do certain things, and he's done that since they all did that when they were kids. And he's all excited about doing it. He was making plans and, directing it more this year. But I'm like, I'm so glad you still get excited to go out, hang out with your grandma and do Christmas things. You never grew up past that yet, so I love it. It's the little pieces of childhood that are hanging on still. I mean, he has an Adam's apple now. We're running out of time, folks. We're running out of time. The other day, though, I went over to my best friend's house, and she had her little granddaughter over there. She was just squealing about everything and excited and dancing around and turning on the different Christmas decoration lights that my friend has. And I'm like, oh God, I miss having little kids around when they're this excited. So sweet. One of these boys is going to have a grandkid very soon, in the next few years. Hey, squirrel. I'm sorry I'm driving. I was driving. I'm just ready to get back to my old lady era. Fuck all that noise. It's been really fucking stupid. And, Baby Bills has a year and a half left of high school, and then he's going to be 18. Somebody's going to have, not him, one of those older two, they're going to have to get married and have a grandchild soon. I'm not going to say anything to them, but I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to wish it into existence. And probably the internet, I'm more than likely, if they ever get to be a parent, the internet can kiss my fucking ass. That's all I'm going to care about. It'll be a new focus. I just hope they find nice girls. Because they're very nice guys. Truly nice guys. I kind of want to go to the Dollar General and look around. I need to buy the rest of the stocking things. And seriously, Dollar General is a good place to get stocking stuffers because the little candy stuff is real cute and it's not very expensive. And I have 3 stockings to make. I wish it was not so windy, but it is. I had my phone on the charger that whole time, and it's still only 28%. Like, that is fucked up. Pisses me off. StreamYard is a bitch. It actually doesn't seem as windy here as it. I mean, it's still windy, but where I was, the other town I was at, when I was at Bob's, excuse me, it's a little windier. I know my cough still sounds really bad, but this is the first day in about a week where it doesn't hurt when I cough. Like I think it's finally getting better. My mom, she's like, "Oh, I hope you don't have pneumonia." That's what she said the other day. Mom, don't worry, I'll be fine. Maybe it's a tuberculosis. Who knows? I was just worried I was going to keep feeling bad through Christmas, and I think it's on its way out. Just sometimes you get this chest congestion. It lingers for so fucking long. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the Dollar General and check out the stocking stuffer things. I love living in a small town where you have two Dollar Generals and a Family Dollar and a Dollar Tree. I almost forgot we got a Dollar Tree. Not, I guess it's been open about a year, I think. That's actually where I should go first, is the Dollar Tree, because it'll still be a little bit cheaper. Oh, we're gonna make pies tomorrow. Me and my mom, baby Bells, getting the pies ready for Christmas. I forgot to ask her if we wanted to do any kind of candy. We were just talking about the pies we were making. She usually makes candy, but I don't. I don't know. I didn't. I'm just letting her decide what she wants to do. She really. She's only up for certain things, and that's fine. I'm not gonna get sad because I don't get Christmas candy this year from my mom. This would be the first Christmas she hasn't done Christmas candy in a very long time. Ever. I don't think she's ever not made it. But this wind just sucks, man. I'm going back in the car for now. Christmas pizza, hell yeah. That what that is you get exactly what you want. Sides, if you want some wings to go with your pizza, if you want a dessert pizza, you get every type of thing that is delicious from the pizza place. You could even get your little. I know. Even like at Domino's, you can get a salad with your pizza. Make it fancy and get a side salad. I say. Well, you know what we're having? We're having Christmas Mexican food. We don't do the traditional like turkey and dressing and all that other bullshit. It's too much work. Not that, any kind of cooking is work, but just Mexican food is delicious. And why not? I know what it is though. At a certain point when all of us kids grew up, our parents on that side of the family were like, we don't want to do two Thanksgivings anymore. Like this, we're gonna do something else. And for a while there, we did kind of like a potluck where it'd just bring finger foods or whatever you wanted to bring. And then we started doing the Mexican food thing, and that has stuck. We've done that probably, I'm going to say like 5 years. One year I went and got every type of salsa that I'd ever wanted to try from the store, like different flavors. I thought that was a good idea too, because everybody got, you're not always sampling every kind of salsa. But it does have to involve salsa of some type. It's nothing like a good salsa and chip. I'm going to make rice, Mexican rice. I made it last year. My cousin was like, that's your new job. You do the rice. And I was like, okay. I stole somebody's recipe, but I don't really, it wasn't a complicated recipe. It's not like there was a lot to it. So I didn't really write it down. I'm going to have to, maybe tomorrow, the next day, I'll make it to make sure I still know what I'm doing. Might have to go by Google recipe for a bit of it. There's 17 people in here. And none of those 17 people are talking except for Cheap Seats and Wes and Daniel Berry and Kevin S. and Reginald Squirrel. What do y'all fucking want? What do you want? Good, they got 3 of them to leave. I honestly like it when there's like 10 people in here, because I know usually who those 10 people are. I don't know 17 people that are nice to me on the internet. Get out of here. Go. You have 10 other places that you talk about me at and say weird shit. Go there. You're not welcome here. The next stream, I'm going to call it just Get Out. It's going to be GTFO. Oh? Get the fuck out. I'm just kidding. I'm just really nice, I'm going to make a potato sandwich and just be really nice to everybody on the internet. Okay, I'm gonna calm down and not be bitchy. I'll stop it, Wes. Stop it. Okay, well, I'm gonna drive to the Dollar General. I've decided. That's actually what I'm not going home. I'm going to the Dollar General. I want to do some Christmas things. Now, I will assure you that I will be doing last minute stuff all week. I will not get everything done in one day. That is not my routine. That is not how we do Christmas, and nothing less will be tolerated. We've got to have some anxiety and panic thrown in there to make the holiday complete. You know what's funny is it's actually just so chill now because I don't have really small kids where I feel all this, I need to do this, that, and the other. It's a different type of thing. And sometimes it makes me real sad that I don't have those little kids to rush around for and do, give this magical Christmas to. We're going to this and we're doing that. And, it's just not the same. But at the time when I was doing all of that, I didn't really get to enjoy it because it was stressful. I mean, I was herding chickens for 10 years. Is basically what it felt like I was doing. But that's why, you do hopefully have grandkids and then you can enjoy all of those things. I won't have to be playing Santa, putting things together all night long and then going to Christmas the next day with family and having to act like you give a shit about anything. You're utterly exhausted and you just want to sleep. And now, I get to shit. We eat. I'm not putting things together Christmas night. The presents are very straightforward. They're pretty much getting stockings, Baby Bells is the only one that's really getting the kid type of Christmas still. Because the two other ones, they grown as hell. They make very good money. They don't need me giving them lavish Christmases. Anyway. But we eat, we watch our Christmas movies, and everybody just goes to bed. And then I'm like, okay, let's get this start. I don't have to do this whole thing anymore. I love that. It helps me enjoy Christmas. And this man in front of me pulling this fucking trailer does not know how to drive. And his trailer is swishing back and forth, and it's scary looking. Okay, I gotta get around this guy. And the crazy thing is he zoomed past me, pulls in front of me, and then you can tell he starts slowing down. And that makes his trailer start going back and forth in a violent manner because he's a fucking idiot. And he's hauling, it looks like a broke down Harley and a couple of other, I can't tell now, like motorcycles. I don't know if he salvaged these things. But like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you drunk? Driving like that he's in just like a normal size pickup. It's older. I would say it's like mid 90s Chevy, single cab. He's got this Harley in the truck, up in the bed of the truck. So like, dude, if you're driving crazy, you might send that fucking Harley through your back window. It just looks very unstable. Like, this man must be fucked up. I mean, I gotta get off this road right here. I got to get off this road. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some Dollar General shopping. Thanks for hanging out. Part of what it is I get real bored on the drive from my house to Mom's, and I'm having to make it a lot these days. And it's nice to just talk. I don't have to listen to some dumb thing on YouTube. I'm the dumb thing on YouTube that is droning on about nothing. Anyways, y'all, I'll probably be back at some point. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. It's going to be probably a busy weekend. I need to make it a busy weekend so I'm not panicking in 3 days. Get your shopping done, West Robinson. West Robinson. Get your shopping done. And if you don't have any shopping to do, go buy yourself some treats. I mean, seriously, if I didn't have all these kids and I didn't have anybody that loved me, I would be going to the store and spending much money on myself for Christmas. You know, just eat my feelings and stuff. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, if I was by myself, I would definitely spoil myself, you know. Buy yourself a present. Get that bitch wrapped, you know. My shopping is not done. I never finish shopping before Christmas. I will be going on Christmas Eve to get something. I already know. That's how I do it. And I'll probably end up at Walmart to make it even better. I can't wait. I can't wait to see Walmart on Christmas Eve. It's my favorite place to go. Honestly, though, I won't be doing a whole lot on Christmas Eve, but because the boys are off work and they're off all day, and we already planned on going to mom's and hanging out. And I don't want to be stuck in Walmart when they're all hanging out having fun. You know, I'm not doing that. So I am going to try to get everything wrapped up before Christmas Eve. I don't want to be running around trying to get to them. I just want to be there. It really is the payoff of like going through the trenches of raising a bunch of little boys and having kids under certain ages. Like it's hard work, but then when you get adult children that you get to hang out with, and it's like, you know, it's awesome. I got these cool humans that just want to come hang out with me because they love me and it's a holiday. I'm just all about it. How lucky. And even, you know, they're young men in their 20s. They just still choosing to be good boys and come see their mom. Especially one of my sons, because he is kind of the avoidant type. You know, he's not like always trying to hang out, and so I'm real excited to see him. He hangs out and hang out with him for 2 days in a row. He's the most handsome kid. All right, I made it to the Dollar General. You just got an appointment and that's it. Well, I'll tell you one thing though. If you do have to get out, do not go down the road where Walmart is located. Okay? Just avoid those types of places because the traffic will make you want to run people over. It'll be bad. The town we live by, so the traffic is terrible. Because I mean, what happens is we have so many small towns surrounding this one bigger city that everybody's coming in from those towns to go shopping. It's just not made for that amount of traffic there. Oh hell yeah! Well, y'all go have some good dinner. And depending on how my night goes, I might pop in later. I do have a phone call to make after Dollar General, but other than that, I don't know. Me? Oh no. One thing I'm gonna eat is my candy from yesterday. Homemade Christmas candies. Y'all know what is so good and it is so easy as a Christmas candy is get some chocolate with the nut and get the get rich crackers and put some peanut butter in between it. Two rich crackers, make a big sandwich and dip that in the chocolate. I love that so much. Oh, my friend did it. She did Ritz like that, but she put in marshmallows in the Ritz crackers, which I thought was a fun idea. But I like the peanut butter. One thing I'm gonna miss this year is my mom does always make fudge, and she would always make me a little batch to myself with no nuts in it. And who's gonna do that this year? Nobody. And nobody. I've never tasted anybody's fudge like my mom's. I could try to make hers, but I don't know. We got to concentrate on the pies first. It's soup weather. If you want to with it, tomorrow though, I might make some chili. That would be good. Baby Bells would like that. I love some chili and cornbread. One time somebody thought they were being real cute, like calling me out for making Jiffy cornbread. Fuck you, Jiffy cornbread is good. I mean, I think it tastes better than a lot of people's homemade cornbread when they dry ass cornbread. Jiffy is the shit. I was thought about that. Sorry, I'm looking for my chat. If you don't like Jiffy cornbread, I feel like there's something wrong with you. How are you gonna diss Jiffy? Jiffy cornbread is the shit. Oh, also to make Jiffy cornbread, make sure you put a little sugar in it. But you don't even really need the sugar for Jiffy cornbread. Just saying. I am so mad. I got new earbuds not too long ago. I've already lost one of them. This is why I stopped spending money on earbuds. So I don't buy expensive earbuds for that reason. Because I lose them all the time. Oh, sorry about that. It was probably loud. I want to make people think. Like, oh, that's good. you'll make it and then mix in it. I would have done the Dollar General and bought sweets and coffee now. Take care, everybody.